Welcome back. Today I am going to discuss with you two methods of getting rid of your credit card debts. There is the debt snowball method and the debt avalanche method. Now, I have a degree in finance and also a degree in math education, and I am going to tackle this from a mathematical standpoint and break it down for you, and then you are going to realize what is happening. There are many gurus out there that will tell you that the snowball method is the best method, but I'm here to tell you that the debt avalanche method is the better of the two methods. So let's get right into it and let's save ourselves some money. Right. So this debt snowball method tells you to list your debt from the smallest amount that you owe to the largest amount. Let's say, for instance, you owe $1,000 here, and for the next one, you owe $2,500. And let's say this one, you owe $6,700. I'm just using whole numbers now, rounding it off. And maybe $10,000 you owe here. And maybe this one is $19,875. I'm not going to use a whole number for that one, okay? Now, the snowball method is literally a psychological thing, okay? When you use this method, if you have these five credit cards, right, and you get rid of the first one because it is the smallest amount, now you only have four that is left. Fine. You feel good because you're closer to getting rid of all of your credit card debts, all right? Then you go to the next one, right? Then the money that you would pay towards the $2,500 credit card debt, you're now allocating that money towards the $6,700. Then you get rid of that one. Then that money that you used to pay to that one, you're allocating it to this one, you get rid of this one. Now you're down to the $19,875. Obviously, it's going to be less by the time you reach this amount, this one, the last one, because you have been paying over time, monthly. Also, I hope that you're not just paying the minimum. You're paying more than the minimum also. That's another way to get rid of your debt. So you get rid of this one now. But I'm going to show you something. What if your interest on this that you used to pay per month was, say, $7.50? What if your interest on this one was, say, for instance, let's say now, maybe only $3 and maybe 60 cents. Obviously, it's almost to zero. You'd have an interest rate on that one. And what if, say, this one you're paying $30, right? $30 on that one. And this one you may have been paying, we don't know the interest here because remember, this method do not look at the interest rate. No, humans, please. Does not look at the interest rate. So I'm just hypothetically saying, all right, $48, right? And this one may be $16.48. Okay? Now looking at this. You're not supposed to look at this, but I just want to show you something. If you were literally paying off the smallest amount that you owe on that, you're saving at the $750 a month. Wouldn't it behoove you to tackle the one with the higher interest that you're paying monthly? Yeah. The highest amount of interest that you're paying back to the credit card, you'd want to get rid of this one first. Okay? So this is one of the reasons why I'm telling you that for me, or what I'm showing you, that snowball method is not the best method. Yes, you feel motivated from it. Okay? It gives you a motivational high. Like, yes, I feel good. I'm done with that debt. But no, it is not the best method. Let's move on now to the debt avalanche method. Debt avalanche method, it states that you are to list your interest rate, the highest interest rate on your credit card debts first, and then go down to the lowest interest rate. So hypothetically speaking, 20% on this credit card, all right? And that's you owe, let's say, $20,000. Actually, yeah, let's do $10,000 on this credit card. $10,000, okay, on this credit card. And then you have another one at 20%, but you only owe $5,000 on this credit card. You have another one at 10%, but you owe $10,000 on this. And I'm just using whole numbers now because of rounding purposes, so don't hold that against me, please. I'm just using whole numbers now. Now, let's analyze this. The 20% that you have there at the $10,000, you are literally giving away the $2,000 a month to the credit card company. Sorry, not a month. $2,000 per year to the credit card company. So that $2,000, when you divide it by 12, you are literally paying $166.66 monthly just for interest alone. Okay? All right. Let's look at the one at 20%, but $5,000 you have on that credit card. All right? So 20% of $5,000 is $1,000 for the year, and your interest for the month is going to be $83.33. Okay? $10,000, 10%, all right, is $1,000 for the year. Your interest there divided by 12, okay, it's going to be, again, the $83.33. And then if you do the 5,001 at 10%, it's only $41.66. Now, let's analyze this. Now that we have the numbers, I told you already, I have a degree in math education. I have a degree in finance. I love to shrink numbers, okay? So, the $166.66, okay? Looking at this, yes, you have the highest interest rate listed first, right? But you also have an interest rate with you where you owe $5,000 here. You're only paying $83.33. You don't want to touch this first. You don't want to kill this one first. You want to kill this one first. So it's a combination. This method is a combination of saving interest, right? But by doing that, you're looking not only at the interest rate, you're looking at the interest rate and the amount that you owe on that particular credit card. Okay? So this is the reason why I prefer this method, because I'm showing it to you. I'm laying it out to you. Okay? Now, if you had tackled this $5,000 one at the 10% first, looking back at the snowball method, remember the snowball method has nothing to do with the interest rate, but just saying $41.66 and get rid of that, then you'll be still paying all that money times how many months, times how many years that you've been paying, throwing that money to the credit card company. You don't want to give them all that money, your hard-earned money. All right? They're already getting money from you monthly, but you want to lower the amount that they are eventually going to get from you by you making your payments on a monthly basis. Okay? And on that monthly basis, please make sure that you're paying more than the minimum, folks. Okay? Try to, if you can, because I know, and we all know that times are difficult. Some people can only pay the minimum, but even if it's $5 over, it's best. Okay? So I just want to break it down to you. So even though you have these two credit cards at the same amount of interest, leave this one. Tackle the one with the highest amount. Okay? Tackle that one first, then come to this one. And as I said, use also the strategy where you're paying a little bit more than your minimum monthly payment per month if you have extra money. Now, on your credit card statements, they usually tell you your interest rate and also how much interest you're being charged on a monthly basis for each month on your statement, okay? Most of the time, it's not a 20%. It's, say, for instance, maybe a 18.95%, all right? And if you don't have access to an Excel spreadsheet or just using QuickBooks or anything to do the math for you or the calculation for you, and you just have your regular phone calculator, the calculator on your phone, you can use that. If you are given something in percent, let me take you back to basic, maybe third grade math or fourth grade math. you are going to change this percent to decimal. You're moving it to the left 2 decimal places, and now it's going to be here. So that 18.95% is now going to be 0.1895 in decimal. So what you have to do now with this, let's look at the $10,000. You're going to do $10,000. You don't need a comma on your calculator, on your phone, the calculator on your phone. $10,000 times 0.1895. Okay? Literally, people, I can show you what this is going to be. Because you have 4 decimal places here, right? You're going to do the math. Whatever you get here, also, you're going to now divide it by 12. Okay? You're going to divide that by 12. Because, and now you can even do the math here. 4 decimal places here. All right? You want to move this over so you don't have, so even if you have 10 multiplied by this, you're moving just the 4 decimal places over because you have 4 zeros here, would be 1,895 you'll be paying for that. All right, for the 4 decimals here, you're moving this over this much places, and you end up with 1,895 here, and you divide that by 12. This might be approximately 12 into 18 is going to be 1 times, and then you bring over the 6. All right, 1, bring over the 6. 12 into 69 is going to be 5, and you bring over the 9. 12 into 95 is going to be 12 eighths is 96, so you're short by there, so 7, and 11 over 12. That's what is left. So it's literally about $157 and some cents, maybe 95 cents or so, that you're going to be paying in interest if it was at 18.95%. Yes, I know this might be over your head, but for those of you who understand this, the amount of zeros that you have when you're multiplying it by a number with a decimal, you move that amount of zeros to the right when you're multiplying, not to the left. All right, to the right when you are multiplying. So that's why I end up the decimal being here, and I use this. If you had 3 zeros here, you just have to move it 3 decimal places. It will be 189.50 cents. You would end up here. So I know that might be a lot for one person to comprehend in this video, but I have lots of videos on math, and you can continue to watch my videos to gain knowledge on any topic to do with math, finance, or pattern making. So thank you for watching. Please share my video. Please like and subscribe. Share my video with others around the world so that they can be knowledgeable and be debt-free, and stop throwing your money away to this credit card company. Give them less and get out of debt faster than they would like you to get out of debt. It's all about you taking control and being, free, debt free, and save money at the same time. Okay? Thank you for watching. All right? And I'll see you on another video. Bye now. Bye.